Hey guys, so today is going to be my labor and delivery video. I thought I would show you Audrey. First, she's hungry, or I don't know, she just ate, but I'll show you her, and then I'll get into the video. Oh, she has a little hat on, you can't see. This is her. So, yeah. It's been a long way to come here, and she's perfect. So, yeah. Jeremy, come and get her. Jeremy, come and get her. Don't start. Okay, so let's get into the video. She was born on a Wednesday. No, she don't. She was born last Wednesday, the 14th at 10:34 p.m. I went to the hospital Tuesday, and they sent me home. I was contracting really bad. They sent me home. So I went home, and then I kept Jeremy up all night contracting really bad. And so the next morning around 11 o'clock I couldn't take it anymore. It was making me cry and scream. It hurt really bad. So my mom took me back, and they put me in a room again, and the nurse told me that not to be offended, that I'd probably just get sent home again. And I was like, okay, but I'm in a lot of pain and I don't know what to do. So, so she checked me, and I was 3 centimeters dilated, and she was surprised. So they kept me, and about 8, I was 9 centimeters dilated, and then my water broke. So then that put me back to 5 centimeters dilated, and then around 9:50, I felt like I had a poop, like really bad. Oh, and I got the epidural too. I couldn't take it whenever I was contracting. I would scream at my mom and Jeremy because they was with me, and I would just yell at them, screaming at them, in pain. And the only way to make the pain go away was to stand up. And she was spine to spine, so I had to get on my knees on the hospital bed, and while the nurse pushed in my back and my lower back, she had to do that to try to make her move. So
Wait, did she move?
yeah, she moved.
Might help out.
And so about 9:50, I felt like I had a poop really bad, so I told the nurse, and she's like, okay, well, let me check you, and in the stages there's 1, 2, 3, 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and I was at 0, so we did some pushes, and that was about it. And then around 10 o'clock I actually started going into full delivery, and I just kept on pushing and pushing and pushing, and then 30 minutes later she was here. So Jeremy wasn't in the room. He tried, but he couldn't do it.
But at the end I didn't.
And then my two sisters, and my mom was with me. My mom has had 5 kids. She's given birth, but she's never seen it, and her facial expressions were just priceless. She was confused, and it was funny. She was worried because I was shaking, and that was a transaction shakes, and she was worried about me because I was shaking so bad. And during the pushing, I kept on saying I couldn't do it, and I wanted to stop. But then I had the urge to push again, and I couldn't stop pushing. And so my older sister, she was up at my arm at the hospital bed. She was up there with me, and she was pushing with me too. So, and then I stopped for a minute. My little sister, she left the room, and when she came back, Audrey was here, and she was on my stomach, and I started to get lightheaded, and I was falling asleep, and my oldest sister, she cut the cord, because Jeremy couldn't do that either. So, whenever she was just laying there, I was getting tired, and my eyes started closing, and I was trying to hold her, and I was passing out slowly. So I woke myself up, and I looked at her, and she was just laying on my chest, and I couldn't help but cry. I was crying, my sister was crying, my mom was crying. We all could not help but cry. She was perfect. Beyond perfect. And I got 20 stitches. I know it's a little bit like she's hungry. What time is it?
Oh, the thing's covering her eyes.
I got 20 stitches, and
Hey, gorgeous. Me damn gorgeous.
that's about it. And I had to stay in the hospital for a week. I just got out Tuesday, so we just got to go home because my breast milk wasn't coming in, and it still hasn't came in, and I was nursing her, and she lost a pound. So they tried formula, and I had to start supplementing, and I use a syringe and a tube to supplement. As I breastfeed, the tube, I stick the tube in her mouth, and she eats that while I still breastfeed. I do not give her a bottle because I'm not giving up on breastfeeding. So,
You're gorgeous, baby.
and she's been gaining weight. She didn't poop for 4 days, so I took her to the pediatrician, and the pediatrician told me to do a rectal thermometer check thingy. So I did that. She did it once, and I did it once, and she still hadn't pooped. So this morning I did it again, and she pooped. So I was very happy, and she's pooped three times today already. She pees a lot, so I know she's getting plenty of fluid. And I went to my breastfeeding lactation consultant, the breastfeeding lady, yesterday, along with whenever I went to the pediatrician's office, and she was measuring how much Audrey gained during breastfeeding, and she only got 8 millimeters within 15 minutes of me feeding her. So she increased the supplement from 30 milliliters to 45, and that just seems like a little bit too much, because after 35 or 36, Audrey just falls asleep, and whenever we go to burp her, she spits up. So I've just been giving her 36, and to stimulate my breast milk, I'm also pumping after I feed her. So in reality, I have to feed her every 2 to 3 hours, and it takes about an hour to feed her, so I really only get like an hour to myself to do what I want. So that's about it. I just wanted to share my story and my update a few things.
Let's see what time. It is 2:48.
What time did I feed her?
We fed her at 12:47.
Okay. So it's time for her to be fed. So I want to show you her one last time, and then this video will be over. She's crying, but I still want to show you. Jeremy, bring her over here.
No.
And I'm going to take the camera, and I'm just going to show her, because Jeremy's holding her. So.
Oh, my baby. Huh?
That's Audrey. Sweet gold. She has gray eyes instead of blue. Her eyes are gray. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but her eyes are gray. There's something on the lens. And she has a head full of hair. Ooh, and it's the color of mine. Her hair's dark brown. And she's just perfect. And her umbilical cord fell off already. And she's only a week old, or a week and 2 days old. She was born 2 days before her due date. So that's the end of the video. And also, I would actually like to show you my postpartum belly. If you can't tell, my neck and everything, the swelling went down, so I'm getting that back. And I lost, right after birth, I lost 30 pounds. Whenever I went to WIC yesterday, I lost 3 more pounds, so I don't know how much I weigh now, but I'm pretty sure I've lost some more weight. And, so I've already lost weight in my neck and my arms a little bit, and my hands, the swellings went down a lot in my arms too. So I'll show you my stomach, and then I guess it'll be over. It's 1 week postpartum belly, I guess you'd say. So yeah, my belly's going back down to size slowly but surely. But I guess that's gonna be the end of this video, and I will see you next Friday. Sorry that this is late uploaded. I forgot about it. I forgot today was Friday. I thought today was Thursday. So I will see you next week, and that's it. So bye.